With all this excitement of Mario Kart World dropping and the Switch 2 coming out, my buddy Skippy T and I decided we're gonna play through every single track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we're gonna make the stupid decision of doing it on 200cc.
Reports are showing a curb stomp event happened at Meadows.
Curb stomp event! I sure hope this goes well. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, why not speed over to the subscribe button? This is my second channel. Please, check it out. It's pretty good.
You ready, Jay?
No, I'm more ready than I've ever been.
Courses to go through.
We have quite a few. We have more than 5. We're committing to 96 tracks of 200cc. You better be ready for it. There's a 50-50 shot that it'll pick the right one.
Well,
if it doesn't,
it goes to yours.
If it doesn't, we have to restart. Nice. The video is saved. So far, we're doing every track in order. Nice.
All right.
Do you remember your first time playing this game on the Wii U? Did you play it on the Wii U?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I was so excited, but I remember I was in 6th grade, and I was like, finally, all those people who mocked the Wii U, they're gonna see this game and they're gonna love it! I was Nintendo's strongest soldier.
Oh, you certainly were, dude. You're the reason that we're here right now, man.
Did I just flub the horn? Doesn't matter, because I won,
oh,
baby!
Nicely done. It's okay. It's okay. You were still ahead. God, I forgot how insane 200cc is. But I remember being so excited for this game that every day at school I was just counting down the hours until the day was done. And I ordered it on Amazon. And I remember when I came home from school, they didn't even like wrap it up. They just had it, the actual naked box just sat on my front doorstep of just Mario Kart. Like the red, clearly a Nintendo Wii U game Mario Kart just sitting right there. And I remember picking it up.
Predate Porch Pirates.
Yeah, you think it's that old? That it predates that? I was one of the few people that like wasn't that pissed that they did a port of Mario Kart 8 to this one, because I was like, yeah, Mario Kart 8's a perfect game. I love it. Maybe not perfect, but like I loved it as a 16-year-old. So I was like, yeah, put it on the Switch.
Best Mario Kart.
Yeah, so far. But as we've seen, that might change. I have a lot. Wow, I just actually shelled myself. That's nuts.
Nicely done.
I am so excited for Mario Kart World. I don't think I have the same level of excitement as I did when I was 15, because, you know, I'm a bitter old man that pays taxes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm still unbelievably excited for it.
I was like, oh man, how do I make a video that's gonna do better than Shortcat?
You know, it's so funny you say that, because like when Mario Kart 8 first came out, I really didn't have the fuck. I didn't really have the pressure of oh, I need to make content on this, therefore I can enjoy the game. And now that I do, gaming as a whole is ruined for me. So make sure you subscribe to both of our channels, so it's worth it for us. Yeah. What are we doing with ourselves right now?
Oh fuck! You still stay ahead of me. I just hurt a friend for no reason.
Oh, but Lakitu passed us and I couldn't catch up. It's okay.
I'm gonna fuck you up in Sweet Canyon, buddy.
I love the Mario Kart shit talk, because it's always like, oh, dude, you wouldn't want to meet me in fucking Bonbonville, bro. You're done.
Reports are showing a curb stomp event happened at Meadows.
Curb stomp event.
Oh, I got hit by a banana peel right on the cookie cannon. This
stinks. That stinks, dude. Sounds like you're having a bad day over there, wherever the hell it is.
The worst day of my life at Sweet Canyon.
Sweet Canyon does sound like a tourist trap.
Local reports of Skip the Tutorial blowing chunks at Sweet Canyon.
Authorities say the man was absolutely intoxicated off of all those sweet, delicious pixie sticks and lollipops.
Minecraft YouTuber turned Roblox OnlyFans Skip the Tutorial was found dead at Sweet Canyon.
Man, that premonition you just gave yourself is really something.
Oh yeah, man. Alert in progress! I'm gonna change the Amber Alerts on my phone to play that.
The blue shell? Or alerts in progress? Speaking of Katy Perry going to space, it just got really...
Yeah.
I didn't know that, like, going to space was just a commercial thing that you could do for, like, 11 minutes.
And people are like, wow, literally the tariffs are going on, you're going to space. Cool.
Yeah, you gotta get out of here somehow, you know? Need a little bit of an escape.
The next people are going, it's Drewski and, Kendall Jenner and Tom Cruise. No joke.
What? What an insane cast. Really?
Dude, I'm blowing chunks in the last few. I peaked early. This is very much like my experience in school.
In high school, yep. I was gonna say, dude, been there, done that.
Counting beads, and then as soon as we got to actual things like wars, I checked out.
You're gonna need to explain counting beads. Are you talking about like middle school, like abacus type of shit?
Yeah, like when you were a kid and they were like, you have 2. I counted 1, 2, and I was like, I got this shit.
It was all downhill from there.
Yeah.
This is the easiest map for 200cc. It's just so like, I say that as I run into a Goomba. Yeah, it's a good time. Would you? Okay. Imagine. It sounds like you had a bad time. I'm sorry to hear that.
I was 4th and then I landed in 5th.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's a shame, dude. It's okay. You have 90, I think, maps to catch up, so you're still fine.
I'm doing it all in the name of America.
That's right. Represent the good old USA with our star player, Skippy T. Outer space is generally considered beginning an altitude of 62 miles. So the 62-mile high club.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool. Sounds
when I have
very...
sex in space, just like shoot it out, and then I'm like, babe, catch!
Catch it!
Like the water trick.
That just sounds like such a blast.
Straw. I love Mario Kart, but talk to me on track number 95, and I'm gonna be like, I think we should play something else.
This is the Skip and Jay are stuck in the ISS equivalent of Mario Kart. Yeah.
The Switch 2 is our Elon Musk. Yeah, right? That sounds great.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Excuse me. Oh, come on! I tried to push you into it, but I'm too fast.
I still got hit.
I know, but I also
you're gonna love
did.
Getting hit by that.
I sure will. I sure will.
Don't hit me, please. I'm just so innocent and small.
It's okay. God damn, dude.
Shit! I lost all my shit.
It's okay. I'll collect it for you. You don't need it.
Damn.
He's good. He got my shit.
See when I'm choked out by my robot sex slave.
You have that? I learned something new about you today. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, dude,
The Tesla Omnibot.
You had me beat that time. You should order like 10 of those and just have them make videos for you. Skip, why do you have 12? That's like $4 million worth of robots behind you that are just clapping.
They're not even helping me.
Yeah, that's all they do.
There.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Apparently, I don't know if this is confirmed, but it doesn't look like there's any anti-grav in Mario Kart World.
Which is wild. I knock you off the track.
Well, that's not. That's just called.
That's a check for you to cash in Mario Kart World, buddy.
Yeah. I'll save that. I'll put that in my bank for when it's time to deposit. Damage cancel. Damage cancel. Yes. I'm so good. I'm so good at this game, dude. Yeah. I got hit by something else.
I'm mugged. Damage cancel.
Invulnerability frames, and then you just get shot in the arm.
Cuts to me in the hospital. Like I thought it would work.
I could have sworn it would work. My iframes
was bleeding out in a totally justified robbery. Channel 5 News.
Totally just. I love
KTLA. Just being like, Skippy Tutorial got owned, and it was pretty cool.
I don't know why it's so funny, these news articles you make of yourself where they absolutely fucking hate you. Fucking, what was it? Washed up Minecraft YouTuber turned OnlyFans Roblox model. Tutorial. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that you got a totally justified robbery.
Former bead counting prodigy Skippy Tutorial found washed up in the LA River. Bloated and deformed, sources say that was how they found him initially. As you can tell from the before picture, that had nothing to do with the LA River, that had everything to do with his diet and plant fast.
Sources say he was just built like that.
Yeah.
Coming up next, might rain in your area, more at 11.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
A fluff piece about Mr. Twillinger's 5th grade class selling out of all of their cookies for kittens.
That's right. Some new prodigies have hit the scene now that we've washed out the previous generation.
Freaks, skip the tutorial, out of the way. Let's go talk about something wholesome, like the community at large without him in it.
A newfound civilization, a new horizon for America has hit the streets as...
A return to normalcy.
Local left and right butt cheek, JayMoji and Skippy Tutorial found and doing an arduous 96 tracks talking about shit that nobody cares about for 5 hours. More at 11. I have a flight to catch.
Yeah.
Make sure you do TSA pre-check before you hit the streets on this map. You may have seen me before. I'm the one who did a normal day in Mario Kart. You know, the one with Shrek in it. Yeah, this guy's cool. He can pass. He can pass TSA.
You see that thumbnail, buddy?
Yeah. It's just really funny that as we're saying this, I got a bomb as I went through the plane on this map, which is just feels really like they didn't think about that. 200cc has a learning curve. Oh my god, I'm running into these wheels like an idiot.
Yeah. And you're gonna learn these curves when you're bumping into them, buddy. You're gonna get an up close and personal check.
How are you so quick with this shit, dude? You're gonna learn these curves? That's amazing. Oh, I'm using that one on my already committed girlfriend.
Yep.
Oh, I was
study, baby.
Oh, I was gonna.
We're grading on a curve.
I was gonna.
No!
I was gonna drop a bomb on you, but then we got hit by lightning, so my funny airport bomb bit isn't gonna hit. Other thing about Mario Kart World, right, that I've seen, is there appear to be no underwater segments of courses. So they've removed anti-grav and they've removed the underwater segments. I don't care for the underwater segments. Hot take. Can do without them.
I mean, yeah, to me, it doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, not like it used to. Actually, it never did anything for me. Actually, anything underwater in any video game really doesn't do it for me.
Even the anti-grav, I'm just like, alright, I mean, I don't even really notice it while I'm driving.
It was really cool aesthetically, especially when the game first came out. It was like, whoa, we're breaking a boundary. But I can imagine if the game didn't have it, you wouldn't be like,
dude, I just got
oh my god, I miss it.
For that. What do you think I need Nintendo for?
Exactly. I don't need Nintendo to teach me the boundaries. I break boundaries every day with the people around me. It makes them uncomfortable.
Nintendo setting the boundary. Welcome to Boundary Break. My girlfriend sets up boundaries, and I just go like, I don't know if that's something I can follow.
I just do whatever I want, really, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear that every time somebody says, yeah, I'd prefer, like, if you just, like, only called me once a week. Hi, welcome to Boundary Break, where we go outside of the boundaries. I'm gonna call this guy 5 times a day.
Dude, if someone's ever uncomfortable with you, just send them a She Says video.
But only the first couple seconds of hi, welcome to Boundary Break. Whoa! Dude! I just got hit by like a Hydron Collider. I just hit perfect equilibrium, bro. I've transcended.
Whoa.
I got hit by a red shell and a blue shell at the same time, and they canceled each other out, and I did no damage. That's amazing.
Damn.
I don't know how that happened. I feel like that shouldn't have happened. You gotta really slam those brakes. Nice, dude.
Yeah, dude, you get really fast. You just kind of have to hope that you keep getting stars so you can keep up the hell that you've built for yourself.
Dude, this map, absolute peak. Absolute best map. I'm sure it's not going to be brought back in the next game. It's okay. This map is peak. And the music is peak.
This is pretty tight.
It's awesome.
I don't know, the wall riding's very cool, though. That's kind of anti-grav.
I guess so, yeah. I guess we have to see how it pans out. This was actually the worst gameplay I've ever done. And the rail grinding is cool. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I like that. I like that I could do Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
That's honestly what we needed, was the perfect inception of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and
they should just add Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Driving the Mercedes GLA.
Yeah. Oh man, there's gotta be some tie-ins like that. If there's not a Mercedes in Mario Kart World, if I'm not driving around in a Mazda CX-5, I am not having a good time.
That was the weirdest era in Nintendo. Like, that was what DLC was
there,
you get a Mercedes.
There was actually a lot of weird crossovers on the Wii U like that, because I think of that, right, of like, yeah, there was the Mercedes in Mario Kart. That was odd, but like, it's okay. It's kind of cool, whatever. But then like, Splatoon used to have, Splatoon 1 on the Wii U used to have like weird crossovers like that. Like the first Splatfest I ever did was Autobots versus Decepticons. It's like, what?
They did, like, SpongeBob and stuff.
Yeah, they did SpongeBob.
Strange.
They did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I think, in Splatoon 2. But still, like, there were no, like, brand-sponsored ones on Splatoon 3. So Nintendo was getting that bag, dude. They were all about chasing that bag.
I think they're just like, there's got to be someone who could buy this thing, right? There's got to be some way to make money.
Somebody's I gotta find a way to make money on this. It's too good. I've known that you were heavy Nintendo, but Splatoon was a new IP. It was very niche. So it's shocking to hear anyone be like, I was excited for Splatoon, because none of us knew what it was when it first came out. So
it was just a new Nintendo thing, and I remember Jay was talking about it from E3 and being like, this is one of the best games I've ever played. And I was like, I believe you, Josh Woodenkeller. That, and I remember I was like, I just want to play Splatoon, and all these people want to play fucking Smash Bros.
On my thing.
Yeah. I just want to have school-sanctioned Splatoon time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was playing the single player, and I was like, this rocks my cock off. And it had an amiibo tied in.
That sounds like a really good time, dude. I didn't know. I really did not know you loved Splatoon like that.
Yeah, and I've never gotten the high again because I loved Splatoon 1, and the other ones were just like, oh, the single players were good. I just didn't like it as much as Splatoon 1.
Yeah, Splatoon 1 had a certain vibe about it that just you can only be captured in Splatoon 1 in the single player and multiplayer. Yeah, I didn't have that with Splatoon. I remember my experience of buying Splatoon. Holy shit, what a baby Daisy! Sniped first, I'm God. I remember my experience.
Snipe 6 from 10th. Not bad.
Not too bad, dude. You're in a comeuppance. My skip school to go to Target was when the Switch came out. I remember like my dad was like, all right, because I had been doing YouTube and it was like my thing, and I was like, I gotta go get this game. And so I skipped school. I didn't skip school, I actually went to school late to camp outside of Target. I didn't camp, I waited in the line with like 25 other people. With my dad on March 5th or 7th, whenever it was, or 17th, whatever it was, that it came out. And I got it, and then I got Breath of the Wild, and then I came to school and I was like, yeah, I got a Switch. I'm the only kid in school with a Switch. Be jealous. And everybody else was like reading Catcher in the Rye or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, we're literally reading Hunger Games. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like who cares? We're literally
dude, I'm doing
reading
BuzzFeed quizzes about what Divergent character I would be.
Yeah,
buddy.
I think I give a shit about your little
I give
game.
an absolute shit about your little fucking Fisher Price. Oh, look, the controllers snap off. I can do that already. I could literally break the controllers anything I wanted to.
Exactly.
I'm strong.
So anyway, yeah, that was my experience.
I just like Breath of the Wild. I don't know what's going on.
This looks pretty good.
You want to hear about how annoying I was for the Switch 1? So I did an internship, which required me to go to GDC, and I was at GDC during the time that it released. So I was in San Francisco. I already had it pre-ordered, and it was coming to the house. But I was like, I want to Switch 3. I want to Switch it right now. So I took my dad and my sister, who were there with me, to a Target on opening on March 3rd, 2017.
Thank you for correcting me on when the release was.
Yeah, get fucked. Sorry, I didn't even hear you said the release. I just remember it burning my scalp.
I said like 5th and then 7th and then 17th, whenever it was. And you were like, on March 3rd!
Yeah, sorry,
I went and bought it.
My bad.
It's okay, dude.
It's burned into my head.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And they took me, and I bought another Switch. My dad was like, I'll just take the pre-ordered one for my own Switch. And he never played it.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was just a waste of money. Sounds like the Skippy-tutorial life.
It just sounds like me. Sounds like how my family.
Get my Switch, and I was able to. I have a picture of me with my Switch very happy. I could probably find it for noobs to put up. But
That's
I have a picture of me just dumb smiling in an Uber, unboxing my Switch.
That's awesome.
Bone dry dunes.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Sounds like you need some Astroglide.
Thanks
to our sponsor.
I was gonna say like CeraVe or like Neutrogena or like a lotion, but sure, Astroglide.
Those two.
Whichever floats your boat, I guess. It's about the motion in the ocean after all. My experience with getting Splatoon was much less excitable. It was like, it came out in May. It's coming up on 10 years now. But it came out in May, so I got it in August, I think, over the summer. I just spent that entire summer playing Hyrule Warriors and drinking vanilla milkshakes. That was all that I did that summer going into high school. And then I bought Splatoon right at the end because it looked interesting, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I think I saw some videos that featured the characters and the music, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. The characters are cool. The music's cool. It looks fun. I'll give it a try. I want to be, you know, I want to be like involved in this game. Get fucked, Red Shell. Can't even find me.
Ow, the green shell found me, though. It had my home address.
Oh no, put that up on
Why
screen.
did it flash it on screen when I got hit?
That's so weird. What is this? How did you get this? I finally bought Splatoon, and I played it, and I was like, this is okay. And then I looked up.
Really?
I legitimately, like, I think I must have, like, lost a couple games or something. Or, like, I just had, like, maybe it was a really tough learning curve for a 14-year-old right off the bat for me to, like, comprehend what the hell's going on. But it took me, like, 2 weeks to, like, actually like the game. And then once those 2 weeks were up, Oh boy, I was fucked. It was like, I am in this game, dude. I even dressed up as an Inkling, like that following Halloween. And I went to school as an Inkling, and it was the worst idea my parents ever let me go through with. But I did it.
Yeah, that is kind of distinctly uncool.
Yeah, it's the most signature uncool move.
You now.
For that move. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I would have deserved it.
I dressed up as Toad one Halloween.
Now that is something I could see you doing. You got
cool.
You definitely do that Toad energy, Toad voice pretty well. Yeah, that. Oh, dude. If it's not Halloween, it's just a good cosplay. You know?
It's
at that
just
point.
Fucking sick. I did get a nosebleed and then my white shirt got ruined.
I'm sorry to hear that, dude. It doesn't sound as dope of a story as it sounded like at first.
Yeah, it was the cool twist reveal.
Yeah, that's a
I was like,
shame.
now I'm edgy Toad. I'm Toad.exe.
Oh, nice, dude. You're one of those creepypastas? All about it.
There was a thing, my mom was a Power Up Rewards member for GameStop because her little pig son couldn't get enough slop.
Couldn't get enough of that slop, baby. You had to go to the trough.
So what that meant was she got a call and they had like Charles Martinet record a thing as Mario to be like, oh, please pre-order Super Mario Galaxy or whatever.
Wow. They could do that?
She was like, oh, you gotta listen to this, Skip. And I was like, why are you calling me that? My name is Aiden. Why? Stop.
Mom,
You're freaking me out.
who is Skip? This is 2008. I'm 6.
Mom, what's happening? I'm literally 6.
With that deep voice. Mom, I'm literally 6.
Oh, dude, people were so confused why Parkser was in your Patreon signing video.
Yeah, why was he in my house?
I thought he was an extension of Doug. What happened?
Yeah, well, let's say...
I don't know what to tell you, losers.
He's just a
Parkser's
fucking
my friend,
dude.
too.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you. So, Charles Martinet called you and your mom said you gotta listen to it. Did you get to speak to Charles Martinet?
No, it was like a blast thing that they put out to everyone
Oh,
on
yeah.
the Power Up Rewards thing. It wasn't like a personalized, like, oh, God, it's time for, like, number 1,000 person who's got a GameStop Rewards thing. To be like,
Yeah.
I need you to help me out and buy my game.
You you entered all your box tops and did all your Go-Gurt sweepstakes and you won a call with Charles Martinet for 16 seconds. That's pretty dope, dude. You get to tell him what you want for Christmas.
Crush sweepstakes.
Yeah, that's what it was. You get to hang out with Zach and Cody and talk to Charles Martinet about the new Mario Kart.
That
Oh my god.
Awesome. It was one of the rare times, I guess, where he didn't charge for signatures. He just went through everyone in line for the Switch booth.
Whoa.
And he signed stuff.
Wow.
I remember I made a tweet and I was like, this tweet's gonna fucking bang. It didn't.
Oh.
But I was like, wow, Charles Martinet went to everyone in line at E3 and didn't even charge. What a class act. And I'm like, he's not a class act. I don't actually believe that. I just thought that was the kind of dumb thing that you said to get Twitter likes.
Yeah, to get likes when you meet a cool guy. Yeah. My experience with Charles Martinet, I mean, love his work. Big fan of him. I think he's probably the most swell guy you'll ever meet, right? But I met him at Too Many Games the first year that I went, which was 2018. I want to say 2018. That's where I met Dan for the first time too. So I have like a bunch of stuff that I wanted him to sign. I wanted him to sign my Switch. I bought like a poster for him to sign and everything too. I was super excited about it. There was no line. It was like known that he was gonna be there, but there was no line, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm gonna meet Charles Martinet. So we just walk up, and it's this table where he's sitting down on his phone, and then there's a woman to the right of him who was like kind of managing all the like products you could buy to get him to sign. Dude, that was rough. I'm sorry to see that for you.
Wow. People are actually gonna click off of that part. They're gonna be like, oh, whatever.
Whatever.
I might have to ask for your footage to have something good to watch. Sorry, everybody.
It's okay. I'm happy to provide. But anyway, we did it. We did our first one. We beat it. Hold on, I gotta finish my Charles Martinet story. So
yeah, please. Sorry.
So I go up and I like put my stuff down in front of him for her to sign, and he just like does not look or say anything. I was like, hey, hello, whatever. He's totally out of it, looking at his phone. I'm like, okay. And then the woman comes over and is like, oh, hey, do you guys want to do a thing? It's so and so, this and that, whatever. So then I buy a like a poster for him to sign. I pay her for the signature, and then he like wakes up and is like, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'll sign this for you, whatever." And I was like, that's not my favorite experience. But I know, but I get, like, if you, after doing a bunch of signings, because obviously back then I'd never done a signing, after doing a bunch of signings now, I can get if you're like, you know, you did like 5,000 over the course of that whole week, and then some like snotty kid, i.e. me, comes up and is like, "I love your work, you're the voice of my childhood." Like, I could understand being like, I just gotta like do a couple polls on Pokemon TCG, or like finish a round of Bellatra, or check my stock portfolio. Like, just anything.
I don't know, man, but like waiting
like,
for you to buy something from him first to like actually put in the effort.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I get it. I genuinely believe that every time, this gets a bit more real, but I genuinely believe that even though that could be your 5,000th person that you've met, it's their first time meeting you.
Exactly, it was. So it like stuck out to me of like, dang, like I really wanted him to be like that. But also I've seen him at TMG. I haven't like gone up and done signatures because I already have a Charles Martinet signature. I don't need more. But like, I've seen him at too many games when there's a big line, and now he seems like a lot more like awake. I clearly, it's like I must have caught him at the wrong time, you know? Because he doesn't seem like that any other time. That was just like, I unfortunately got there when he was just like burnt out, and I was like, well, damn, I feel like my dollar was what, you know, really changed the tone. But it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. Who gives a damn?
Who fucking cares anymore? He's not the voice of Mario. I am.
Wow. Former bead counter, former OnlyFans Roblox player, and washed up Minecraft bloated YouTuber becomes the new voice of Mario against all odds. We're at 11.
Took a turn for the better when Skip the Tutorial was finally the voice of Mario.
Yeah, and everyone said, "Boo, this sucks. It's not as good." And then he ran off
for office.
Former nose bleeding Toad impressionist. All right, well, that's the first 16 tracks. How do you feel, Skip?
Hey, I'm feeling good. We got 80 more.
We have so much more to do. Oh,
that was
man.
fun though. We just get to hang out and play Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's you know what? Again, believe it or not, I do like this game. So who would have guessed? Bring it on, dude. Bring it on.